I am Samitinjay Bansode from Department of Civil Engineering, JSPM and TSSM Group of Institute, Pune. Today we are going to see the next experiment in transportation engineering. This experiment is going to give us the aggregate crushing value. This crushing value it will emphasize on the gradual loading on the aggregate. Aggregate crushing value, it will be determined using the IS 2386 part 4. So our objective is to determine the aggregate crushing value, or we can say it as a in short form ACV. Uh, this aggregate crushing value that will be used while the aggregate they are under the gradual loading or gradual compressive loading. So while these aggregate used on the road surface or on the aerodromes, so at that time they will on the compressive loads or stronger compressive loads, and due to this stronger compressive load, the edges that will be going to be cut and the size of aggregate that will be going to be reduced. And due to reduction of this, it will be results on the potholes on the road surfaces if you observe. So if the weak aggregate they have been used, then it may get results. So it is important to find out the aggregate crushing value. So for finding or determining the aggregate crushing value, we need some equipment. Okay, first is this sieve. So for that purpose, we need the 12.5 mm and 10 mm sieve. We are going to take the aggregate which are passing from the 12.5 mm ISU and retain on the 10 mm ISU. So that much material we are going to take, and after the doing test, we are going to use the 2.36 mm ISU for determination of the aggregate crushing value. Next is we need the weighing balance up to the 0.02 grams. Then the compressive testing machine. So while we are going to apply the load on compressive testing machine, at that time we have to take care about the loading. So we have to apply the 4 ton per minute load up to the 40 tons. So up to the 40 tons we have to apply the load in the aggregate crushing machine. Okay. So for with us, that is the B by A into 100, where B is nothing but the weight of aggregate passing through the 2.36 mm ISU, and A is nothing but the total weight of aggregate that will be expressed in the grams. So for determining the aggregate crushing value, we are going to take about 3 kg of the aggregate, or we can say it as a 3000 gram of aggregate, and that total weight it will be the 2000, and the passing weight we have to find out from the compressive testing machine. So I taken 12.5 mm and 10 mm two shoes. I just passed all this aggregate, and I have taken the aggregate which are written on the 10 mm ISU. These are the aggregate which are written on the 10 mm ISU. After this, I have to fill this cylindrical measure in 3 different layers with the help of tamping rod with 25 blows. Then this is the apparatus which is used for the determination of aggregate crushing value. This is actually we are calling it as a plunger, and this is the apparatus. With this is the base plate for the apparatus, and above this there is a one cylinder surrounding cylinder is there. And above this, after placing the aggregate inside this, I am going to putting the plunger on it. So the use of this plunger is to apply the load on full diameter of the cylinder. Now I am adding the aggregate in cylindrical measure and applying the 25 blows for each and every layer. So just I am placing the plunger on the apparatus. So and just taking the observation that this plunger has been fitted in proper position or not, so that the while applying the load in compressive testing machine, so load that will be applied on full circumference of the of the plunger, and this load it will be transferred to the aggregate which are present in the apparatus. This total assembly it will be placed under the compressor testing machine. After that, I put the assembly with the plunger in the compression testing machine, and it has been fitted in between the two jaws. It will be just kept in position and it will be tightened properly. After that, we have, while operating, we have to just check the knob of the machine. So it will be on operate mode and it will be firmly fixed. And then on the from the control panel, we have to start our experiment. So we have to keep in mind that we have to apply the load at the 4 ton per minute and up to the 40 tons. So we'll just start. So after the crushing machine, from the crushing machine, we have just take the apparatus of crushing aggregate crushing value. So we are going to place this aggregate in the 2.36 ISU, so that we will just saving it, and weight of passing through the 2.36 ISU we have to determine. Crushing, just sieving the 2.36 ISU, we got the total weight of aggregate of the passing through the 2.36 ISU is 0.333. So total weight of aggregate it was 3000 grams, and the total weight which came or which is passing through the 2.36 ISU of aggregate is 333. So this value is coming to be 11.11. It will be expressed in percentage. So we got our result that the aggregate crushing value of aggregate is 11.11 only, 11%. So now if we just observe the application of aggregate crushing value, these are the maximum permissible limit of the aggregate crushing value for using the different roads. This is about the residual payment. For the varying cost, the aggregate crushing value should not be more than 30%, and other than varying cost. It means that if we are talking about the below cost which is below the varying cost, then it should not be more than 45%. If you are talking about the flexible payment, for the soiling it will be 50%, for WBM course it will be 40%. For bituminous surface that will be the 40%, and for dense bituminous macadam type of the road it will be the 30% only. So these are the limiting value or the maximum value that will be permissible for the different types of the road pavement. So it is all about the aggregate crushing value which has been described in the IS 2386 part 4. Thank you.